Whoa. Hello, everyone. Welcome. This is Kid Fox here. And today, we are back with another DSP Tries It Unhealthy Lifestyle Let's Endure, this time seasons 3 and 4. And I am here with some very high-quality content. Sniper, the ladies' man.
Hi.
Alright. So, this is going to be very interesting. Hopefully it's food this time, and not up, up, down, punch, spinning, drop, sure you can, double flying, heel spinning, drop kick, joystick controller things. So, with that hope in mind, I guess we're ready to start the video. So, if you got it pulled up, which you do, I'll start the countdown in 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see what song we got this time.
Oh shit, listen to this!
Well, okay. Alright. Wait, what?
Yeah, he rebooted it or something. I don't know.
Oh god. Somebody called it DSP. DSP Tries It. Anybody out there who was disappointed by the Devil May Cry reboot gets that reference. Or anybody who knows about it at all.
DSP tries
DSP Tries It.
This is DSP.
No, God.
Using the new Axe body.
No.
How's that? I'm using the new Axe body.
God, no. I had seen this before and it's awful. That ugly ass shaped face.
I'm also using Axe.
And anybody who may be noticing that I'm a bit quieter, it's because somebody's asleep in the next room that's not usually asleep at this time, so I need to be a little bit quieter. But I'm still trying to react to this, and I'm trying so hard not to scream in agony right now. It was destroying my eyes. Alright? Okay?
We're gonna put lather in the shower.
Oh, fuck. No, not... Oh,
shit.
Oh.
Oh god, and he looks awful without the facial hair. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He looks
And he's got...
awful.
Look at the hair on his arms. He's like a gorilla with no hair on his face. Seriously, he's like a chimpanzee.
Right. How about the balls, huh?
Except without the strength.
Oh, that face.
Fuck that face. That face. No, that just looks awful. Oh my god. No, not that face. Either. Please, neither. Fuck, no. Look at all that fat on his face. Look at those 20 chins. What do you mean, ow?
I think he
It's
stabbed
allowed.
himself. He got too excited and just, oh, my balls.
Okay, so apparently you're not supposed to use a razor on your ball sack.
Oh,
Oh, fuck those fan titties.
that'd be awful.
I'm getting too much water everywhere, so you know.
Ugh. God, no. Why?
Alright, the Axe body detailer is not too bad.
Okay, bye. Bye, Phil. We're gone now. Goodbye. We don't want to see this anymore.
Hairy ass, disgusting Italian body.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
I don't believe you're Italian.
I don't want to see anyone naked ever again.
That hurts a lot, but yeah, you just rub this all over your body, you wash
He
it.
disgraces anyone who's Italian. Seriously. Just imagine if Al Capone was still alive and he heard Phil call himself Italian. Although I don't think that Al Capone was Italian, was he? No singing. We don't need to sing.
I wash on my body.
Wasn't he Sicilian?
Possibly, I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I can't stand this singing right now. No, bye. Hey. I swear, after this, I'm gonna screen cap that face, zoom in really close, and then spam my friends with that picture.
Oh yes,
Damn, it
please.
hurts, but it feels so
Literally,
good.
one night I zoomed in on a picture of DSP, and I'm not even kidding. I went to my friend's DMs and sent him 100 DMs of
No, really,
nothing
it
but that
hurts, but
picture.
it scrapes the dead skin off of your body, so it actually feels pretty good.
But then why did you say ow? I don't know.
See?
No, I
Scraping
don't
my
see.
arm.
I would like to not see. This is
Ow.
something I will never unsee.
Ow.
I don't want to see that.
I don't remember this going on for this
Ow,
long.
off my back. Oh, you'll love this.
Dude, it looks like
Yes.
he poured maple syrup all over his
All the
body
fat
and
and
then
women
laid
who
down
shouldn't
on a
live this long.
barbershop floor
You'll
and
love
then
this
rolled
one.
around for 20 minutes. That's what his
You're
hair looks
disgustingly
like.
hairy back. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Seriously,
Oh,
it looks so
yeah.
unkempt.
And
Oh.
what kind of human being will
Oh,
decide to like record himself taking a shower and then put it up on the
I don't
internet?
know.
Like, I can understand that as an April Fool's Day joke, and then taking it down after like a couple days, but not to be taken seriously. Checking out a body wash product.
Yeah, and
Shitty
he
titty
better turn
fuck.
off that camera before we see anything. YouTube is gonna flag the fuck out of this video.
Ugh.
Are you serious? Are you
Oh,
serious?
I love this ending.
No,
I
no,
love this ending
no,
so
ow.
much.
Ugh.
So what do I think of the axe detailer? What do I think
No,
of the
no,
axe
no, no,
detailer?
no, no,
He
no,
just
no, no,
repeats
no, no,
himself.
no, 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 no,
He takes a
no,
double take of it,
no,
but doesn't edit out the
DSP
first
tries.
one.
DSP
exactly.
tries it.
What's up, and welcome to
Oh
another edition of
God,
DSP Tries It.
he looks
This one's a little unique
fucking
because,
horrible without the
take a look.
facial hair. Yet the
Stay
facial
puft
hair looks
marshmallows.
horrible
Now,
too.
if you're a fan of
He has
Ghostbusters like me, you
It's like he
know
has
that
neither no
at the
facial
end of
hair nor
Ghostbusters,
facial hair right
there
now. It's like
is,
a
well, actually, it's not only at the
bridge,
end
but
when Dina, who's
it's
one of
like
the characters in
halfway
the movie,
between the two,
goes
and it
shopping and
looks
she actually buys a
double
bag of Stay
terrible.
Puft marshmallows, even though they
Yeah.
don't really exist. They're a
Oh,
fictional
Stay Puft,
marshmallows, or
Ghostbusters
at
hype.
least they used to be. And then at the end of the
By
movie,
the way,
when the Ghostbusters are
have you
fighting
seen
this
the new Ghostbuster
interdimensional
trailer?
being,
Yes, I
then he
have.
tells them, choose the form you want me to appear in.
It looks
And
so
Ray Stantz
stupid.
accidentally
It already
thinks of
looks
the
stupid
mascot of Stay Puft Marshmallows
just from the
to be Stay
fact
Puft
that they were
Marshmallow Man.
rebooting it
And what ends up
with an
happening
all-female
is
cast,
Gozer
and
comes and manifests
like
as a
I got
gigantic,
nothing
like
against all-female
100-foot
cast
tall
of
Stay Puft
movies
Marshmallow
and
Man
whatever,
who
but
destroys New York City. So
it's the
pretty cool.
Ghostbusters,
This
and
did not exist until very recently. There's a company in
Like, think about it though.
I'm not sure
They
if they're even
obviously
called
did this to
Omni
please
Consumer Products. Never
SJWs.
heard
Like,
of them
look at
before.
two
But
characters in
basically,
particular.
there's a
One of
website,
them is fat
staypuftmarshmallows.com,
and
where you can go to
ugly, and the other
ghostbusters.com,
one, and
and
I'm
they have
like, when
information
I
on these.
say
So there's
this,
pretty cool
please,
novels
everyone,
and
don't
tie-ins
think
with
that
the
I have
movie.
anything
Now they said,
against
well, it would be cool to make Stay Puft
black characters
Marshmallows,
in
but what's
movies.
the
I
gimmick? Like, why
absolutely
would
do not.
why you
Pulp
decide to
Fiction
do
is
like
my
a
all-time
tie-up?
favorite movie,
Well,
and
they actually made
one of the
the
main
world's
characters is
first
black. It's just
caffeinated
that I think that they
marshmallow.
made
Meaning, I
one
believe
of the
that each
characters
one of
black in
these
this
has
particular
about,
situation, just so they
I'm trying
could
to think what it
say
says
that,
here. They actually measure the amount of
like
caffeine.
the I don't know,
It
like
doesn't
the
really say. Does it say
minority
how
has a
much
place
caffeine is
in
in
this
each
movie. Like that's
marshmallow?
usually what the
Usually when
SJWs
they
bitch
make
about
products
is
like
like
this, like
they
the
want
Greek
to be
several
represented in
marshmallows equals a cup
things.
of
That's
coffee,
why, you see
but it
pictures
does
of
not
like
say on the
Laura
packaging or anywhere
Croft
around it. Does not
a little
say.
bit
So
chubbier
anyway,
because they want to
I
have,
actually saw this on the
fatter and
website
uglier
postgamegeek.com,
female
and I've also
characters in
seen them in a
movies or
couple of different
games so
magazines
they can
like
appeal to
Valentine
those that are fat
and
and
so I
ugly
grabbed them. I
because
said,
they
this would
can't
be so cool to
identify
try
with
out. And first of all, it's an
characters that
awful
actually are
collector's
in
item.
shape
The
or
package is
are beautiful,
durable,
which is
heavy lead, and
absolutely
even
stupid that
cardboard, so
game
when you eat the
developers
marshmallows,
actually
you can
do
still use
that.
this as like a collector's item.
Um,
But I'm gonna
and
actually
once
try
again,
one of these marshmallows and
I
see what
could be
tastes like an
wrong
actual
about them
caffeinated
making the
marshmallow and stuff.
one of
So
the
let's open this guy
characters a
up. First of
black
all, I'm curious
character
to see how many
to
are in it.
appease SJWs. It's just a thought,
Now,
though.
one thing
And
I
once
didn't
again,
love
I
is
don't
it says
have
on
a
the
problem
back
with black
that they
characters
go
in
bad
anything.
on
I'm just
January
saying that
10th
this is
through
my
August
observation for this
December the
particular
10th. So
situation.
basically, they're only good for a month. You have to
And
eat them within
just
a month
as a whole, though, like
once you
if
buy them.
the movie
So
was
here you
good
go.
and
Let's
the
see if
CGI
we can get
looked
their
good,
package together. Oh
I'd be
yeah,
fine with it. But it was like a
three
parody
cardboard
of
with the
Ghostbusters,
case.
because
So there's 24
Ghostbusters,
marshmallows in the
while it was
package.
comedic, it also
So I
had
guess we're gonna
some,
open it up and try them out.
fairly serious parts. Like in like late in the second movie, no, not late in the second movie, late in the first movie, there were some kind of creepy parts. But this just looks like it's going to be nonstop, Saturday Night Live level comedy.
Now, I do want to go a little bit more into that. Now, what I kind of think is like going off on your whole thing of like why they have like only like one black person in there. Really, when you think about it too, I mean like Ernie Hudson was the only black person pretty much in that movie in the first two Ghostbusters movies.
I don't know how much caffeine was in it.
Yeah.
So I mean, really, like I forget I forget her actual name, but like she's basically the female Ernie Hudson. So she's probably gonna show up about halfway through the movie and just be like, "Hey, by the way, I'm part of the team now."
Yeah, true.
But also,
So yeah,
I mean,
that's probably the case.
yeah, but also, I mean, one actual comment that I actually saw was that although like the actual CG looks way more cartoony than the original Ghostbusters, like the one person's comment was that it actually fits into looking more like the cartoon series.
Yeah.
Because this movie's like it's more colorful. It's like it's more cartoony.
It looks terrible. It's like a G-rated Ghostbusters.
So it's basically a marshmallow with caffeine.
Yeah, like I was not into. I was not into it. Even when it was first announced, I was immediately just like cringing at the thought of it, because I mean, mind you, I'm not like an uber Ghostbusters fan, but if it's on TV, I'm gonna watch it. If someone wants to say, hey, you want to watch Ghostbusters, I'll be like, fuck yeah. But
yeah.
So I mean, like I'm not the most biggest fan of it, but I do really enjoy it from whenever I get a chance to sit around and watch it. But even so, again, I was just kind of not impressed, and it has nothing to do with them being an old female cast. It's just if they were doing anything else, if they were making a reboot of just about anything else, and it was the four of them, given any other script, it probably would have been okay.
I could say maybe they could have done a little bit better.
Yeah.
And again,
but it's the fact that they're rebooting the Ghostbusters. It's just
maybe I'd say that's better because that would be a really good.
Right, and the original cast was so good. That's the thing. Like you can't replace that.
No, and was actually really
even
kind of funny.
This cast was good. The original cast was great, like in terms of actors and everything. Like I can't remember one of them, but I remember another one. One of the Ghostbusters was in the movie Groundhog Day. I love that actor.
I think
due to the overwhelming positive reaction to my Axe body detail video,
God,
every single DSP
I just lost his name.
So here we go.
DSP.
And I love how we completely ignored DSP throughout this entire video.
Yeah, exactly. Just Ghostbusters comes up and we're like, oh, well, dude, by the way,
we need to do a podcast sometime. Yeah, we should do we should do a podcast so like we can discuss stuff like that there.
I've actually
not to say that I want to watch Phil eat food, but
Pandalee and I were at the mall yesterday.
Oh, Snapple! Oh no!
Grab it at a store, one of those
here.
Actually, I have Snapple right now.
They have all kinds of products that you can get from things that are advertised.
That's funny. I actually have Snapple with me right now. Except it's not that.
What we're going to do is we're going to try to make a slushy with this and see if it actually works. Now, according to the instructions, the first thing you're supposed to do is freeze these three.
The first thing you're supposed to do is lock Leanna in the refrigerator.
Okay. And then you're supposed to put them in the slushy magic, which is just like a generic plastic cup. Then you're supposed to take any liquid. It could be, literally anything.
Just imagine DSP is slowly getting harder and harder after he says any liquid.
Lemon flavor.
Yeah.
And where's the fill line? You have to make sure you do only to the fill line. There's a fill line on the glass here somewhere. There it is.
Why does she talk like a 5-year-old?
I don't know, because she is a 5-year-old.
Good. Okay.
Yeah,
now,
She talks like she's a baby, like she's trying to be cute.
Otherwise, you'll have a massive
Yet she's
explosion.
supposedly an
and now
adult.
Top here to show you, there's a hole.
Plus,
that
she's
you're supposed
stronger
to
than
cover with
Phil,
your
by the
finger
way.
when you blacking the light. There it is. The
Not to
hole
say a
you're
woman
supposed to
can't be
cover with your
stronger than a
finger
man, but
when you
Leanna,
shake
of
it.
all
And the reason the
people,
hole exists is if you were doing soda, obviously
She's
you
like
shake soda,
80
you
pounds
create
and just...
carbon, what is it,
Yeah.
carbon monoxide, whatever
Yeah.
it is, CO2, carbon dioxide, gas, it needs to be released. If you don't, the couple explode. So it has that hole, but for us, we're only using regular
I want to see
Snapple
Tifa
NXT,
Lockhart
so we shouldn't
versus
have that problem.
Pandalee.
Alright, so now what you gotta do, literally, is stand
Tifa would
and
just do a
shake that
normal
glass for
attack
2
and knock
minutes.
Pandalee through 20 galaxies.
So right now it's 6:07. I believe I can actually use the timer.
She'd just fly off.
There we go. So as of right now, the timer is counting down from 2 minutes.
Yeah, we really need to see this.
Wait, but you get a drink after.
Ooh.
Ugh.
If it works, we don't know if it works yet.
Please
Look
stop
how
shaking.
nuts is jiggling
Last
on her
night we made a
chest.
mistake. We didn't. The cubes weren't frozen yet. They were cold, but they weren't frozen. And we tried to do it, and all we got was like
Foam.
foamy
Foam.
iced tea. So we were a little disappointed. But
Nothing
here's
for you
hoping that
tonight.
after shaking it for 2 minutes.
No slushy for you tonight.
That way, as long as that's moving, it means
No
it's counting.
foam for you
Seconds.
tonight.
I know it's a weird timer.
Nothing's weird.
So very exciting to see someone. Shake
Oh God, no! Now
the
she
slushy
realizes
magic
what she's doing.
for 2 minutes.
Look at her. She's 10.
Yes.
And I know I
We
go
have
back and
trampoline
forth
to do
from
this.
12 to
You can
10
do
to 5, but
backflips
she's
while
a
you shake
child. Oh my.
Oh!
All right, so we're almost approaching.
And if that
She thinks
didn't
that's
sell you on it,
attractive.
Oh yeah, oh, no, not yet. Any second it'll actually go to a minute, and you'll see it'll start counting down. There it is. 58 seconds to go. Keep shaking. You're in the second half. Keep
God.
shaking.
Stop it.
do you need to jump
Keep
up and down to try and
shaking.
say that,
Yes.
hey, detractors, I do have
Bouncy,
boobs. What are you
bouncy.
talking about?
Me or the drink?
She actually did that in one
Yeah, I
video.
offered to shake it.
You
Really?
didn't?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, she did.
Why didn't
She was
you?
like saying that
decided to shake instead.
people are saying that she has a flat chest, but she says I do have boobs, and then
All right, 30
she like
seconds
kind of showed
left.
her
30
cleavage.
seconds. Keep shaking. Don't stop. If you stop, the whole process
That's amazing.
fails.
And then she,
Keep
and then one
shaking.
video she was lying stomach down on her bed, and she
15
scratched
seconds.
her
Keep
ass
going.
like in view of the camera.
All right.
What a disgusting
10,
creature.
9,
It was
8,
ridiculous.
7, 6, 5.
So we got
4,
Phil who scratches his
3,
balls during a video, and
2,
Pandalee who
1.
scratches her ass and
Happy
shows her cleavage
Slushy!
in the video.
I think it worked.
It might have worked. Let's see what happens
Oh,
here.
thank God.
I don't
All
know.
right, let's investigate. Let's put it down over here. Open the top.
Pandalee, do you need to make those noises?
I think it worked.
I don't know.
Foam for you tonight. Oh God, what?
Partially
What?
slushy.
Almost slushy.
Damn it.
It's kind of slushy.
I'm shaking it a little more.
What?
I want
Oh,
slushy,
see, she wants to
not
shake
half
it more.
slushy.
She wants
Well, I
to
think what
jump
you gotta
up
do
and
is take
down.
the cubes out, and then you'll have
Daddy,
a whole
look at
slush.
me, look at me. That's nice, honey.
Slushy, you little
I love how
bastard.
Phil gets the camera really
Oh my
close
God,
to her
this
chest
makes
too.
You're getting this for your kids. You have to do this shit all the time.
Well, you're supposed to have the kids do it.
Yeah, fuck that. The kids will be fucking. They'll just.
Well, you
Huh,
should know,
I wonder
Pandalee,
why
you
Phil
are the
let her
kid.
do it
All right,
then.
so what you should do, I think, take the cubes out, put them in the sink, and we'll see if the rest is
She
slushy
is
or
the
not.
kid.
Just watch. It's like 1% slushy.
Yep, you're still so. No. Just put it in the sink. Just leave it there.
Yeah.
You're gonna get the whole counter soaked.
I love how he talks to her like a child too. No, just leave it there.
Fine. You and your damn sink problems.
One more.
And she's being a bitch about it.
Yeah.
Where the? Come out, you little bastard.
It's in there. There it is. There it is.
Want that piece of slushy.
Wow. So for all of your efforts, you only got less than half a cup of actual slushy. So of course now the test is.
I'll
you
bet
have to
Phil
taste
did
and
it
see what
wrong,
it's like.
'cause there's no way you only get that
Liquid
much
on the
if you do it
inside.
right.
Yeah, he probably read the instructions wrong, which I mean, I can't see there being too many instructions rather than just put the ice cubes in with whatever drink you like and then shake
It's
it.
like Snapple.
Yeah.
No kidding. What do you think it's made of? It tastes like Snapple. But it tastes fine? Doesn't have any weird taste to it or anything?
I don't know. It feels a little watered down almost for a slushy.
Well, it's not. It is. I mean, I'm taking a... It is
Well,
very
it's not.
watery.
It is.
I mean, you have to admit. Now, what they say in the instructions is the colder the drink you use, that it'll be easier, it'll come out better.
Then
Now,
why
we've
didn't
had
you
this
put
in
it?
the fridge all day? So
Oh, but never mind.
we
He
literally
did.
just took it out of the fridge. The ice cubes were in the freezer, and we did it. So, what do you think? Is it a bust, or is it a success?
Well, considering 2 minutes of shake waiting for only this much,
Not
I'd
even
say it was
half a
kinda-
cup of slush.
You know what, it'd be
Shake
fine for
waiting.
kids.
Maybe
Look
if
at
you
the
didn't
one
have
they got.
twigs
Look
for
how much they show.
arms.
That's
all-
impossible unless they left the cubes in the cup.
They probably did. What a bunch of assholes. But they
Look at that little
come with a
girl who
magic
does it
recipe book,
correctly,
and
yet
look, you
this
can use grenadine
supposedly
syrup and
grown
make a
woman
sugar
can't
temple
do it right.
slush.
Yeah.
That'd be great
And
for
she
the
has to,
kids
and she has to act like an
Yeah.
attention
Can't
whore
give
while
me
doing it.
yogurt and chocolate milk. Ugh.
Look at my
seltzer and
tits.
sports drinks and-
Alright, so slushy magic, I don't know. For me, it seems like it's
I
more
love
of a
how
fun
Phil's
thing
reviewing
for
it, yet he
activity
hasn't
for a
even
kid rather
tasted
than
it.
if you
He's just
actually wanna make
relying
a
on
slushie.
Oh, the
Pandalee's
mom has
opinion.
to do it. Hell no.
Oh,
I'd be
yeah.
like, go screw yourself.
So this is
And you
basically
don't really get a lot.
Pandalee
Look,
tries
it's already
it.
melting. Look, it's already becoming
Because she
liquid
did
very
everything.
quickly.
All Phil did was walk
And I think
around,
this one's a
you know,
bust.
sway back
On
and
my
forth
DSP tries
and
the scale,
record
I'm
with his
probably gonna give it,
camera.
like, a 1.5
Oh my
out
god,
of
Phil, can we
5.
please take the camera off
It
the
doesn't
pendulum?
make slush, technically yes, but the slush melts super
I
fast.
just
it
ate and
doesn't
I'm
make
about
a
to
lot,
throw
and
up.
It's a lot of work. Alright, so that's it for DSP.
Like, he
Tries
cannot
Slushy
keep that
Magic.
thing still to save his
Oh,
life.
so one.
No.
1 out of 5.
It's like,
Because
but
that was a lot
guys,
of
my
effort.
back
My arms
hurts.
are killing me.
Mm.
For this much.
I have to
Alright.
constantly
Look at
keep
this. I
moving,
probably
otherwise
chugged
my
this.
back can snap in
It's more
half.
liquid than anything else.
And people talk about shaky cam in
False
found
advertising.
footage horror movies.
Yeah.
This is shaky cam.
Alright, so that's it for DSP Tries It for Slushy Magic.
Slushy
Again, it seems like something
Magic.
that would be fun for a little kid to
DSP
do
Tries
as a
It
little
featuring
thing, but
Don't waste
Pandalee.
good Snapple on it.
don't expect anything amazing out of it.
I love how he added the machinima logo. Like, yeah, this is machinima content. A fat guy eating.
Yeah.
Okay, what is up, everyone?
Finally we have
Welcome to another
food.
episode of DSP Tries It. And this time we're going to be doing a food
We
item.
don't have
and I know people
ball
love these
washing.
food items
We don't
DSP
have
Tries It that I do.
We have food.
By the way, how do you like my new Portal 2 coasters that I actually
Oh,
Those
got?
look
DSP
stupid.
reboots.
Geek.com. It's all
That
different
actually
things
looks
from
good.
Portal. I think those are
Fuck,
pretty cool.
fuck you, Phil.
But that's not what we're trying today.
Playing that
Today we're
shit
going
just
to
for
try
views.
what's called Choco Mallows.
Okay, I'm
High-energy
not exempt
snacks
from
by
that because I did buy the
Khantent. It says it has
DMC
100
reboot, but that was before I ever played Devil May Cry. I regret ever
It is
owning
actually
that game,
kosher.
and
It
the
says
only
right on the
reason
front
why I
it's
bought it
kosher
was because
dairy.
I bought the PlayStation
So,
4 edition,
let's take a look at the
which
back.
that and the Xbox One
It says
edition
super
gives you the
caffeinated Choco
Devil May
Mallows,
Cry
the
3 and Devil May
gourmet
Cry
marshmallow
1
for grown-ups who must
attire,
stay awake.
so at least he
If you
looked
love
like
chocolate, how
Dante.
great
That
it
didn't
tastes and
fix
melts in
it,
your mouth,
but it made
you're
it
in
more
for a real
tolerable.
treat.
I
Our
can't
cocoa and cocoa
imagine
nibs
playing through the
saturated
whole game
marshmallows.
as
But they're
that
much more than instant
awful-looking
energy. No, they're
Dante,
much more than that.
which is
Instant
apparently
energy
what
delivered
Phil
in one
did.
luxurious
I wouldn't even do that
sensation
for
of
all the
chocolatey
views in the
sweetness.
world.
They'll brighten your mood and keep you going all at once.
I totally
Choco Mallows
would.
are easy, quick, and most of all,
Ugh.
delicious. And if
I
you
would
actually
replay
look at
that
the
game
ingredients,
just for the
it's actually
sake
some
of being
pretty,
like, hey, does
you know,
anybody want to
natural
watch
ingredients:
me
sugar,
play
water, cocoa
the
nibs,
Devil May Cry
gelatin,
reboots?
potato
Okay,
starch, egg
and then
whites,
here we
caramel,
go.
milk powder, caffeine, vanilla, and
And
cinnamon.
then just
No
everyone's face immediately turns into Dean Ambrose. Nope.
passionate or whatever.
Yeah,
But it does
just
say
nope.
not for minors and pregnant
Yeah.
women because obviously they don't want to get a caffeine high.
It's
So,
like
I'm actually
it's
gonna
like
try
how
one of
people
these.
feel
I
about
don't
Devil
know,
May
let
Cry
everyone know how
2,
it tastes,
except
if
the
it's
way
good or
that they
not.
feel
So,
about the
camera down for a
reboot is
second, we'll
completely
open the bag.
warranted in every way. It's kind of like
Some kind of easy
it's kind
care
of
top
like
here.
Devil. It's kind of like the reboot
Okay.
is like Final Fantasy All the Bravest,
Opening the
while
bag.
Final Fantasy 2 is well,
And I'm
not Final
grabbing a
Fantasy 2.
Choco
Devil May Cry 2
Mallow.
is like Final Fantasy 8.
Here it is.
With Devil May Cry 2 and Final Fantasy 8, you
Smells
either love it or
chocolatey.
you hate it.
Seal that
With
up.
Final Fantasy All the Bravest or the
Okay,
DMC
resealable
reboot, you just
bag,
hate
that's
it.
good. All right.
I never met
Here we
anyone who
go.
likes it,
I'm going to try the Choco Mallow and see what it tastes
but I'm
like.
sure there are some people out there who do.
Oh, the DMC reboots?
Yeah.
Oh, I do.
Mmm.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I actually do, but
Mm.
again, like I'm not a huge
Not
DMC
bad.
fan, but out of all the ones
Yeah.
I've played, which is actually all of them
It's actually
except for
quite
3 at the
good.
moment.
It is delicious. Ooh.
My
You can really
favorites
taste
of
the
the
cocoa,
4
'cause
that
you know
I've
how when you
played is
have
actually
chocolate-
2 and the reboots.
Sometimes you have the chocolates that's just pure sugar.
Yeah, I think that if
and
you
really
played
can't taste the cocoa.
3,
You can
I'm
really
not
taste the
saying
cocoa
that
in
would
this. It's
immediately
delicious.
become your favorite, but there's definitely a
Mm.
chance that would happen.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there will too, but yeah, but at the moment,
Hold on a
It is
second.
a
but yeah,
thicker
but at the
density
moment, my favorites are the
than a
are the
standard
most
marshmallow,
hated
I would say,
ones,
though. It's a
are the
little bit
most
on the
hated
thicker
games
side.
of that franchise.
In fact, in a lot of
Funny
ways,
enough.
it's almost like a chewy brownie. That's kind of what it is.
Okay.
You know, now I know. This reminds me, they used to have brownie bites.
My mic was
you remember
muted, right?
those? They used to sell little miniature brownies. That's what this tastes like, brownie bites. So it probably has many of the same,
Are you
if
still
not
there?
all the same
Yeah.
ingredients.
My mic was muted just then, right?
Mmm.
Um,
This is delicious.
I mean, I can still hear you now.
Okay.
And the cool thing about it is, unlike chugging a giant, giant energy drink like
And I like
this,
how he's saying you can
no,
actually
this is an
taste the
energy drink, this is
chocolate.
water.
1, no shit, it's chocolate. 2, it's obviously higher
But I'm just
quality
saying,
chocolate
chug one of
than
those
like
energy
Hershey's,
drinks,
so of course it's going to be
It's very
better.
filling, you know what I mean? I'm not talking 5-hour energy. I'm talking, the real energy drinks, the big ones. Yeah, it can actually be pretty filling to chug a giant thing. It's a little tiny little marshmallow and 100 milligrams, which I believe is like the equivalent of a cup of coffee. I'm not positive, but a caffeine
Yeah, you're
boost,
not
and it is
positive at
absolutely
all.
delicious. So I'm gonna say, I highly recommend Choco Mallows. If you can find these,
I highly
I
recommend
haven't
it.
seen them in
3 out of
stores. I
5.
actually got them off the ThinkGeek.com
That's what I was
website,
thinking.
but I'm sure there's other places on the internet you can get them. This is great, and you know what? This is a snack I'm going to use if I'm playing games and I'm starting to sag a little bit or feel a little
I'm starting
tired.
to
I'm going to
sag.
pop a Choco Mallow, and
I don't want to see
get
that.
myself a nice energy boost. It's tasty. Tasty. Light on the
You forgot
stomach,
to do that.
and a big burst of caffeine. So I actually like this product. On a scale of 1 to 5, I'm gonna give it the maximum rating. I'm gonna give it a 5 because it's this simple.
Shit.
It does what it's supposed to do. It's efficient and it's tasty. So Choco Mallows, I
Tasty.
definitely like them. Great product. That's it for this episode of DSP Tries It. See you next time.
Oh god, that machine logo.
DSP tries it.
What's going on, everyone? Dark Side
A
Phil.
controller, really?
Really?
Here with another installment
And of all the
DSP
controllers,
Tries It.
this one,
And today what we're going to do is talk about a controller that I actually used over the course of the hardcore gaming season of 2012. meaning
Hardcore
roughly
gaming
probably mid to
season.
late September
Ugh.
through
Did you know that if you go into Google and type in hardcore gaming season, there's pictures of Phil that pops up? Because he's the only person in the
my
world
God.
who uses that term.
Unfortunately, unlike
It's amazing,
some other things,
honestly.
like products that I try out,
It is.
a game controller is a little different simply because you really do need to use
It
it
is
over
not
time
different.
in order to get a fair assessment of the quality of
Quality.
the controller. If I just open this up out of the box brand new, the buttons feel good, but I didn't have
KWALITY,
hands-on
quality.
experience, it kind of doesn't mean anything. So I wanted to actually wait out a certain amount of time before I did a DSP Tries It video
He
for
still
this
waves his
controller,
hand in front of the
because I
camera for
wanted
like
to give
no
you a
reason.
fair
Yeah.
assessment of it.
I mean,
okay?
like,
As you can see, this is the
have you
Razer
seen
Anza
some of
Tournament
the
Edition
well, really,
controller
anytime
for
he
the
does like
Xbox
YouTube
360.
previews and shit,
And
where he has his hands
features
placed in the
actually a
most
couple
awkward
cool
part
functional
whenever he's
things
Dude,
that
he's
other
like
controllers
throwing
don't.
gang
it's like a
signs
metronome.
in
He's
the
just
air.
like he places
Long
both of his
cord, which you're
hands
gonna see when
down
we actually open this
whenever
sucker up.
he's talking.
In fact, I'm trying to see
normally
right here,
like this.
15
and
feet, a
Yeah.
15-foot
It's
long
just
cord.
it's
got
so weird.
some different style buttons.
And then
than what's
whenever
on a
he gets
standard
into
Xbox
what he's
controller.
saying,
It's
he's
actually
like
got a
throwing
different
gang
D-pad,
signs around everywhere,
on the
waving his
shoulders,
arms
actually has
around
double
like
shoulder
he's
buttons.
about
I'm gonna
to
show you all
die.
this and show you how
Looking
it
up
actually
at
works. Also,
looking up at the
adjustable
sky like,
tightness on your thumbsticks.
what's up there?
What I'm
Oh,
gonna do is I'm gonna take this guy out of the box.
And I
I'm gonna
love
show you the
Kevin's
features, and then I'm
commentary
gonna
on it.
show you,
Oh, look, DSP throwing up
probably
gang
show you and
signs.
explain to you what I
And when he
discovered
starts
about this
impersonating his
controller. Now, this
hand waving.
controller you can get at any retail
What the fuck
store.
is this?
I've seen it
All
at
the hand
GameStop. I've seen
waving.
it at Best Buy. I actually bought this one at Best Buy. And the retail price is $39.99. Okay, so
Okay.
$40 for a wired controller. It is wired.
Why would you buy a wired
Out of the
controller?
packaging here, just so everyone knows what I'm
yeah,
doing.
that's dumb.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so the first thing I want to show you about this controller. The cable. This, by far, is the longest cable I've ever seen for a wired controller. 15 flippin' feet.
15
and the controller
flippin'
actually
feet.
is made of that nylon material.
Here we go, it's
so you don't have to
PG
worry
Phil.
about, oops, it got cut, or, you know...
But
your
by the
dog
way, I don't
comes
know
and
why you
nibbles
need
on
a
it a little bit and the thing
15-foot
falls apart.
cable.
This is the durable
I don't know.
material.
I don't know
what you don't have to
about
worry
you,
about
but I
is by
don't sit
folding up the
any
cord like
further
this,
than maybe like
the cord's not going to
3
get damaged.
feet
A lot
away
of
from like my
other
TV.
controllers that don't
Yeah,
have
no,
Yeah,
the
bad
nylon
for
style
me.
Yeah.
cord, the cord
But
actually eventually cracks and
I
breaks
definitely
after,
do not sit
you know,
15
folding it
fucking
up like
feet
this.
away
This cord
from
is
the
not going to do
TV.
that.
So I'm
okay?
like,
It also
man, I
features
need
the
a
standard breakaway,
controller that
fail-safe
just
for
goes
the
that
Xbox
long.
360, and what
Oh,
I mean
wait a
by
minute.
Yeah, I
this
get
isn't the
that.
on Xbox
PS2,
360 controllers,
PS2 days.
they
Everything's
actually have
fucking
this
wireless.
feature where if you accidentally pull on it too
Yeah,
much,
I
it
gave up caring about my
disconnects rather
eyes
than
when it
pulling
comes
the
to that like a
entire
long
cable out
time
of your
ago. Like,
console and
when
therefore
you
possibly
hold a
yanking your
handheld
console
system 1
across
foot
the
away
floor
from your
and either
face
off
in
the shelf and
a
damaging
pitch
it,
black
okay?
room with the brightness turned all the
So the
way up,
controller itself,
I
and I know
can,
people
you
are
know,
going to
sit
already
about
have
3 feet away
questions
from my
looking at
TV.
this from something that's apparent, but we're going to talk about that in a little bit.
So
The
yeah,
controller
I'm
itself
totally
has a
fine
nice
with
design.
wired
It's
or
sleek.
wireless,
It
but
actually
I'd
is
much
made of
rather
that
have
coating.
wireless.
I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's not like a standard Xbox 360 controller. Let me show you what I mean. Standard Xbox 360 controller is just plain plastic. It can get greasy after using it for extended periods
Then
of time.
maybe wipe your hands.
This controller has a coating on it that is a special coating that's like an anti-stick coating.
Special
Now,
coating,
it's
'cause
not
I'm
perfect.
special.
If you are playing it for extended periods of
Anti-stick
time, you probably
coating.
will still
Yeah,
have, you know,
but I'm pretty
a
sure
little
it's not
slight greasiness to it. But it is a nice
greasy
feature.
hair.
It has this nice Razer design
Yeah.
on the front. You got your start and your back buttons.
Anti-gel,
Your D-pad is actually
anti-grease,
4
anti-fast
triangular
food.
shaped buttons, as you can see
Okay,
there.
never mind. It is a
Okay?
different controller,
Your
but still,
face
like,
buttons,
not by much.
actually, I have to say, probably the best feature that I liked about this controller were the face buttons. Because take a listen. You hear that? It's a very small button. It's flat, and it's a very easy click.
Yeah, because it's
And
so
so in a
hard
game
to
where you
press
have to tap
buttons
the button really
on
fast multiple
any
times,
controller. Oh wait, it's not.
you could do it really well. Compare that to a standard Xbox 360 controller. The button is actually thicker.
That's
It's a
because you're doing it
deeper
so
push.
slowly.
It needs more of a push to actually function.
Like here, I'll
This
use my
doesn't need as
controller
much
right now, and
effort.
it's
So
your
the face
average
button's
ass
a
Xbox
vast
controller. Listen
improvement
to
over
this.
the standard Xbox 360 controller, in my opinion. The
See, does the
thumbsticks
exact
are
same
made
thing.
of a special kind
Yeah.
of rubber
Like-
And it's damn
or
near broken.
plastic. I'm not exactly sure what it's made of.
It's
okay?
like he's really
But
trying to sell you on
it's
getting this new
different from the
controller.
standard
So he's
Xbox 360
purposely
controller,
going
which is
like,
a
here's
standard
what this
hard
controller, here's what the
gray
new
rubber.
controller you
It's more
could
of a
have.
softer
Look how
rubber, and I think
smooth
what it is,
that
they wanted you
sounds.
to have ease
Oh
of
man,
use
you could
using your
so
thumbstick.
anybody in
And
Street
again,
Fighter
speaking
with
of
this.
that,
Now
the
listen to
thumbsticks,
the
you can see
old
with the regular
controller.
Xbox 360
Stick,
controller, wide circulation. And this one,
all the buttons are
not as
greasy
wide,
and,
so it's
and
actually
stickle
more
time.
responsive
I
to
wonder
your
why
input.
that is.
In addition, these thumbsticks actually have, I'll show you, an adjustment. If I turn it, alright, it's already turned all the way. Here we go. You can actually loosen or tighten the thumbstick. So by turning it right, I'm actually loosening the thumbstick, and it makes it actually easier or harder to move. And some people like a little bit more precision control. You're going to want a little bit harder of a resistance on your thumbstick. And both thumbsticks have that feature, okay? Turn it back now.
Although he'd probably complain about that. What?
now
Yo,
let's
the
look at the back of the
thumbstick is
controller.
so
This is
shitty. It
interesting.
wouldn't even move, dude.
The back of the controller. I'm sorry, 'cause I'm trying to focus in here. There we go.
I don't even
Features
know
a
what I'm
couple
looking
cool
at right
things.
now.
First of all, just
Like,
No,
if I
I
skip to
don't
this part in the
either.
video, I have no idea.
shoulder buttons, not one. I know they call them bumpers or whatever. 2 of them plus a trigger. Now you might be saying, oh, does that mean you get an extra button? Well, I'm going to explain in a second. The answer is actually no. But 2 shoulder buttons and a trigger that's much different, as you can see, than triggers on the standard Xbox 360 controller. The standard controller is just a trigger, okay, a rounded trigger. This actually has an extended finger rest. See that? So
It's a finger rest.
for precision aiming and precision
says
firing,
that?
it's a little bit more quick on the job than the standard Xbox 360 controller due to the design.
You know,
Oh,
for
yeah,
that
here,
Call of
once
and
again.
then the
Duty
final feature that I want
Battlefront
to discuss with
3,
you is the
you
back
know.
here. It's actually programmable.
Yeah,
Remember I
once
showed
again,
you up
here's
here,
here's my Xbox
these
360
buttons,
controller,
there's 2
average
shoulder
ass
buttons. That's
one.
because one of these on each side is actually programmable. You might
Works
be saying to
perfectly
yourself,
fine.
oh, that's great. You can program in commands. This thing has a memory to it. No, that's not
And
the
I love
case.
how he says that
I
some
remember
people
back in
want
the
more
1990s, we
resistance,
used to
yet he
sell controllers
complains
where you could,
that the
program
triggers on the
Hadouken for
360
Street
controller
Fighter,
are
and it would
harder to
just
push
do
down.
a special move when you press
Yeah.
the button. That's not the case here. You might be saying, oh, that's great. Well, what if there's a game that I'm playing where, maybe it's a beat 'em up and you have to press X and A to do a special attack together? Can you do that? And the answer there is no, you can't do that. And I was a little taken aback when I bought the controller.
Why?
I actually thought that's what it was, and that's not what it is. Let me explain. What it basically is that you can make these shoulder buttons do the same thing as any other button on the controller. So you can make that be a trigger, you can make that be a face button, you can make that be the start or back buttons.
Oh,
but you cannot
God.
make it be more than one button together. It's just basically
That
a
is
mimic
weird.
of another
And
button. So
why in the world
if for whatever
do you need to
reason
do that?
you don't like using your face
You
button,
know,
Exactly.
I've always
maybe
missed
there's
for
a game where there's a face button that
controller
would
for
be better
games
used if you
is
have
having
the
the
shoulder
X
button.
button
Maybe you
on,
are a
it's
person
having
that
like
hates
the X
the
button on a
triggers,
PlayStation
Some
controller
people hate the
be
triggers.
right up
Maybe you'd
where
like to have two
R1 is
shoulder
supposed to
buttons.
be.
You can do that. You can have one be a shoulder button and one be a
Like,
trigger.
nobody
And
needs
back in the
that.
So that
PlayStation,
functionality is there,
like
but
back in the
I was a
PlayStation
little
2 era,
disappointed
at least
because
they
I thought it
had
was gonna be like a
useful,
programmable
unique
controller. I wanted
controllers like
X and
turbo
Y together.
controllers.
Nope, you can't do
Yeah,
that. You can
like
only
that
do one
actually
button at a
makes
time,
makes
okay?
sense.
So
But something that you
let me
can
give
just
you
program it
my
to
honest
do the
opinion on
exact
the
same
controller
button
and my
as another
experience with
button.
it. The
There's
first
no need
month
for
that I
that.
had the controller, which is probably about
Yeah.
September to October, I loved it. Like I
Now
said,
the only thing I
the
could
face
think
buttons,
of, okay, honestly,
some of
the
the
only
most
thing I can think
reactive
of
face
that'd be
buttons I've
useful
ever
for
played on
is once
any
again
controller.
Call of
They're
Duty.
really good
So
face
your
buttons.
fire button, say
The
for example it's
D-pad,
R.
I
Say
mean,
okay, I'll
if
go
you're
by
using it for
PlayStation wise.
a first-person
Say for example it's
shooter or
R2.
something like that,
Well, if
it's
you
not
take in
bad.
this,
If you were
there's
to
a
try to
middle
use this
one
D-pad for
between
a
R1
fighting
and
game, you probably
R2.
wouldn't be
Let's
able
call
to
that
because they completely changed
R1 and
the
a half.
design. Since it's
So
four
you could
completely
set
separate
R1 and a
triangular-shaped
half
buttons,
to
it's
be
hard
R2,
to roll your
so
finger
that say for
across
example
them
you just
to
like
try to do something
toggle
like a
them back and
Shoryuken
forth
or a Hadouken.
rapidly.
Imagine trying to do a
That
spinning pile
maybe
driver
you
with
could
Zangief
be
on
a
this,
little
and
bit
you'd
better
never
at
be able to do
shooting
it, okay?
and more quick on the draw.
The triggers,
If you do
the
that,
shoulder
so you can
buttons,
kinda
they're
cheat the
fine.
game a
They're,
bit.
they're fine. They're just as responsive
I don't
as
know.
any other controller. But
And I love
the
how he
thing that I
uses the
started to
pile
notice
drive
after
with
about a month and a
Zangief
half
as
of
an
using
example,
this
the
controller
character that he
was
shit
that all of
on
a
so
sudden,
much.
sometimes in
But now that he uses
games,
them all the time, he says
my
that it's
guy
not
would
a
start
scrub
to
character,
walk
it's a
by
skill-based
himself.
character.
Oh
And
yeah.
I
Even
said,
though all
what's
he
going
does is
on? I
stand
would literally not
360.
be touching the controller, and on screen my character would start walking. And what I came to find out is this adjustment feature that they have on these thumbsticks actually apparently is faulty, because after you use it for a couple months, the thumbsticks actually become stuck in certain directions. They don't ever
Well, then
return
maybe don't
properly
dick
to
around
neutral.
with it so
So
much.
after only about a month and a half to 2 months, I discovered that this was a problem. This is a major
A
problem.
problem?
Okay, you need your thumbstick to be able to snap back to neutral. It's unacceptable. But
That is
then,
actually pretty shitty.
in addition to that, take a look at what
Oh,
happened
yeah,
after
but I
a few
mean,
months of use.
It's not
I'll
a
try to zoom in here to show you what I mean.
deal-breaking
Do you see
problem.
what happened to the rubber? The
How the
rubber
hell do you
that
get
they
the
used
rubber
for
on
this
that to
controller
be
for
like
the
that?
thumbsticks
I have no
literally
idea.
absorbs
Did
your
you like give
sweat
it to
and
you like
your oils of your
Leanna
thumbs,
and started like
and after a
fighting
few
with her
months,
with it?
it actually becomes soft.
And she like
Phil.
grabbed it with her
Look,
mouth and
look,
just
you
like.
can even see my thumbnail. It's coming apart.
Like
He
how
said
the
that
hell
it
do you
Get
get
it
it like
absorbs-
that?
porous, meaning there are holes
He
appear
said that
in
it absorbs
and
the
it actually
oil
starts to
and
fall
sweat
apart.
in your
And in
fingers.
this thumbstick, of course, this is the thumbstick you use the
Bullshit.
most because you use it for
I have-
motion in
Maybe
every
if your
game.
fingers weren't so
Literally, the
greasy
thing
and
fell
sweaty,
off. Look at that.
maybe
Yeah.
it wouldn't do that.
And there's no way
Yeah,
to fix that.
like-
Not only is there
like,
no way to
okay,
fix it, there's
I
no
have
way
a
to
PS3
replace it. These aren't
controller
replaceable.
that I've had ever
So,
since I've had my PS3.
for a controller, that's a
you know,
$40 wired
6,
controller
7
that
years
the
ago.
box says is a
I have the same
tournament
exact
edition
PS3 and the same
controller. I mean,
exact
this is a
controller
controller
from
that
7 years
you
ago.
would take to
The only
tournaments
thing
with
that's
you.
wrong
You'd
with the
constantly be
original
using it. If you're a
controller
tournament player,
is that the
it means you
analog-
play more than normal
is that
people.
the analog
This
very
controller
sensitive.
is a miserable failure.
So that if I'm
it's
moving
got
forward,
critical design
it moves
flaws.
like
Thumbsticks
I
that don't
barely
return
have
to
to touch it
neutral after
forward,
just a few
and the
months.
character will start moving.
Rubber that
That's the
absorbs
only
the grease and sweat
problem.
from your
But
body
that's
and
after
falls
7
apart after
years
a few
of
months.
use.
And a D-pad that
This
you
is
can't
after,
really
like,
use
a
for
month.
motion. It's
I'm
just
sorry,
for single
how-
button inputs.
how
So
do you
three
screw
critical
up a controller
flaws
like that?
in this controller? And I'm I'll be honest with you. I loved it after the first month. I was kind of a little
Loved
bit
it
And I
after the
love
first
how he
month.
says
Second month
critical
when it started walking on its
design
own.
flaws while
And then
he's
after these
talking
thumbsticks
about
started falling apart,
slight
I hate
tears
this
in the
controller.
padding
This is a
and
controller
the fact that
for
he can't do his
casual
stupid
players.
pile
This is for
drivers
someone
with
who's not gonna be playing
dumbass
games every day.
Zangief.
Because it's obvious if you actually do
And then
use it to play
something that
games every
actually
day,
is
the
a
damn
problem,
thing
yet
falls
it's
apart.
3 somehow.
So I don't know what Razer was thinking. I'll be honest. I have a
What
lot of
were
Razer
they
products. I've
thinking,
actually got under
kids?
my table here. There's a Razer gaming keyboard. Over over on my computer, I've got a
Are you a
Razer
big
gaming
fan of
mouse.
Razer Gaming?
I own
Are you a big
Razer
fan?
products, and I was very disappointed to find that now that they're delving into the console market,
I was a
that this
huge fan
controller
of Razer
sucks
Gaming, but
ass.
now I'm a detractor,
So I'm
okay?
sorry, Razer.
I hate
I've
all
gotta
their
be honest,
content.
I'm gonna, give a a score based off of my
Oh
personal
yes, because
experiences. Your
Razer,
controller was
a
great
company that makes a
while
shit
it
ton of
worked,
money
but
off
it
their
only worked for about 2 months
electronic
before I started
products,
having major
really care about what
malfunctions,
some chubby
and then the
fat
thing
ass
damn fell apart
who
on
gets
me.
no
So
views
unfortunately, on a DSP
gives
tries
their
is on a 1 to
controller.
5 basis, I have to give the Razer Anza controller a 1 out of 5 stars.
What?
It's great
And yet
for
he
when you
talks
have it,
so
and then it
well
starts
of it
falling
until
apart,
the
and it's
very
a
end,
hot
saying
mess, basically.
it looks like shit after
And
a
that's
month and a half
unfortunate.
of
The only reason
use.
it gets the 1 star is because when it's new
I
out of the
can't,
box for about
like,
a month
the
and a half,
tear on the
you're gonna get a
padding's
great
barely
experience.
noticeable.
So if you're the kind of person that
The
doesn't game all the
thumbstick
time,
thing,
maybe you only
yeah,
game
that's a
an hour to a
problem,
day,
but
a
then
couple days
again,
a week,
it's,
this might be a controller you're
like, it's
interested in because it's not going to
understandable,
wear out.
considering that
Everyone else who
thumbsticks
actually
weren't really
does
meant to be
game,
twisted
pretty
around, because he
decently,
said that
I
it
can't
happens
recommend
after
the
you twist
controller.
it
I think
around
that
a
they
lot.
fucked up with the design, and I don't
And
know what
what else
happened
was
here,
there?
but it's a miserable failure.
Yeah,
And
the
just to give you
directional
some
pad.
perspective,
That's
okay,
not that bad. It's
I
not
don't
a
know if I
1 out
actually
of
have it
5.
out here, but I want to give you some perspective on this.
I will
actually
admit,
own-
if I bought a brand new
I still
controller
have
and it
my
was basically
original
turned out like
Xbox
that after a
360
month and a half,
controller.
when I have better
From when I got my
controllers that
original
I've had
Xbox
for
360 100 years ago. There
5,
it
6
is.
plus years,
And I want to
I
show
would
you
be
something.
pissed about it.
Well,
Sure,
yeah,
the
but I mean,
thumbstick
it's a
is
good
worn. You can
price
obviously see that my
considering,
thumb is going against it a lot. There's no bump here where there
all
used
the
to be
new
a
stuff
bump,
that it has,
but it's
so,
still fucking in one piece.
like, if it was, like, the new controller
how did
is,
they
like, it's
design,
$120 or
design a
something,
thumbstick
that would be a
made of
lot
the kind
worse.
of rubber
And this,
that falls
you know, it is
apart?
still
You
a
know what that
flaw and
really tells
everything,
me?
but a
Whoever
1 out of
designed
5
the
for
Razer
pretty much
Anza
that
Xbox
being the only
360
real
controller
issue.
never thoroughly tested it. All they did is they had a new one that they
They
gave
never
to some people
thoroughly
to use. The new
tested
people
it.
played on
It's
the new
bud,
one,
dude.
and they never had an extended
Maybe if you
product
weren't
test
so
for a few months.
greasy,
Anyone with
and
a
you
brain
didn't
would know that if you
smash your
use this for a few
controllers
months,
every
look,
time
the
something
rubber's
doesn't go
falling
your
apart in my
way.
finger. It's pathetic. So, Razer Anza, a big disappointment. I want to let everyone know.
And I love
because
how he
on the
sucked its
onset,
dick
the
this
controller actually
entire
works and
time,
looks great,
and then at the very end,
and
he
this is
addressed
kinda like
a couple of,
cautionary
like,
tale
a
for
few
anyone, you know? I'm
problems
glad that
within
I'm
about
making
2
this review,
minutes,
because I hope this
and it
helps
turned
people to
from
know. Don't
huge
buy this
praise
controller.
to a
This
1 out of
controller
5.
only works for people
Yeah.
who don't play a lot. If you play a lot,
Like,
it's
he's
gonna
just
fall
thinking,
apart,
a bunch of
and
people
that's
really
not
like this
fair
controller.
for
No,
a
I have to be
controller that's
different and
called a
edgy.
tournament edition
The 1 out of
controller
5,
that's
fuck it.
supposed to be used a lot, that this happens to it, okay? Alright.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
guess
it for
it
this
just
episode
goes
of
to
DSP
show,
Tries
don't
It.
trust
Hope you enjoyed it.
those kind
I'll
of
be back,
controllers, really, because, again, after a
hopefully
month and a
soon,
half,
reviewing another
and that
product
happens,
or
like,
food item
regardless of the
or who
person,
knows
whether
what.
they're,
I
whether
actually have a couple things up my
they don't
sleeve
take care of
that I will
their,
be checking
you know,
out.
their
So, thanks for
controllers,
tuning in, and
that's
I'll see you
their
next
own
time.
fault. But if it's someone who, you know, takes good care of their actual property and doesn't just like, throw them around the house, then yeah, after a month after using
What's
it
up,
and it turns out
everyone?
like that,
DSP and
that's
Pandalee here for a
garbage.
special Valentine's Day edition
Yeah.
of DSP Tries It.
Oh, Valentine's
got-
What
Day!
we're gonna do is we actually, as you can see, for Valentine's Day, we had some
My least favorite holiday.
treats delivered.
At least
although
when
they
I don't
should
have a
arrived
girlfriend.
Much earlier today, they showed up at almost 9 p.m.
What's it mostly known as? Like Singles Day
Well, I hope
or
not.
something?
But,
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do? I've never done anything
Yeah,
like this
Singles
before.
Day.
I've never
Singles
ordered,
Day to
like,
ignore all the
chocolate
fucking
covered
couples.
strawberries or anything like that. And now this is supposed to be a place everyone claims this place
Oh
is great.
man, it
We
sucks
see
to have
advertising for
friends
them
in a
everywhere.
relationship
We've seen
on
and heard about them
Valentine's
talk
Day
about
when
on
you're
different
single.
shows and such. So
Yeah.
we're gonna go ahead and
Like,
I
that's
hear
just
ya.
the one day where
try
I'm like, my
Sherry's
friend,
berries.
I love you. You're like family to me, but please don't talk to me today.
One of the gourmet assortments, I believe.
It's like, listen,
Oh, boy,
I'm
look
just
what
gonna do stuff, you know,
It's
just
looking
don't
hard.
Yeah.
talk to me.
Aw, that's kind of cute in a sad, disturbing way. Okay.
Let's lift.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
A couple of them got jostled
That actually
around.
looks really
Wow,
good.
unexpected.
So-
Wow, they're huge, some of them.
Yeah.
That one's huge.
Holy shit, there's gigantic.
That looks
Look at the
really
size of your
good.
Stuff.
fist,
We're gonna make a
man.
mess if we try to eat this.
I guess
That's not a plate.
those are
It's
like
a
peppermint,
trivet.
and the other
It's
one
gonna-
is like
how are you gonna
chocolate
prevent
and
things from falling
peppermint.
off of that? Go get a plate.
How much did that cost? Like, that
Alright,
doesn't
so-
look cheap.
They'll say at some
We've
point
got,
how much it
this was
costs.
actually a gift that Pandalee made for
Yeah.
me. Yes. And she
I
hand
made
painted
it. I made it in art
So-
class, Phil.
We've got 3 different kinds. We've got milk chocolate with like little swirls on it. We've
Her
got
teacher gives her a
white
gold
chocolate
star.
with little heart candies, and then we've got
Pandalee did a
milk
great
chocolate
job
with
on
the
her
little heart
first grade art
candies.
class
So there's 3
assignment.
different- Actually, I take that back. I think that's dark
Her
chocolate.
father,
It
Phil
is dark
Burnell, must be
chocolate.
proud of
Is
her.
it?
Yeah, with little
Oh my
varieties.
god.
She comes home wearing the
with dark
star on
milk
her
and
shirt.
white. So now we're gonna dig in.
Look what I did today.
We're gonna see what we like. I'm gonna actually start with this smaller one here, I think.
Oh, that's
Smaller.
what I wanted to take.
What?
No, I'm kidding. You can have that. I think I might take this one.
Small dark chocolate looking one. Okay.
I love how he needs to put it on
Start
a
with milk
plate when you
chocolate.
could easily just eat it with your
Okay, so
hand.
I'm trying it with the swirls. You will try the sprinkles.
Yeah, you can put it
Alright,
back
take
in the
a bite.
box if you just want to take one bite. Put it back in the box. Like nobody cares.
Oh, this is the worst chewing ever. Whoa.
Mmm.
Whoa.
What is that on the inside? Is that a
Chocolate's
strawberry?
delicious.
Yeah, it's a real strawberry
Very
with
cute, so
chocolate
sweet
and
and
sprinkles
fresh.
on top.
Oh, I guess I just don't know what the inside of a strawberry looks
Another bite, 'cause
like.
I didn't get much berry out before I give a verdict.
I love strawberries.
Same.
And chocolate and peppermint.
Yeah, you know.
I'll bet Phil's body right now is like,
I was
well,
kind of expecting
yeah,
the
well,
berry
we like the
maybe
chocolate
not
and the
taste so
peppermint,
good.
but what the fuck is this healthy shit? What is
being that it's been
Farouk?
refrigerated.
What is
But it's
that?
actually quite tasty.
It
Where's
tastes
the
like it's
greasy
fresh.
shit?
Mm.
It
Whatever,
doesn't
just
taste
kill me.
refrigerated at all.
What is this?
It's
The
actually very
acidity of the
tasty.
strawberry?
Oh my God, that's
Mmm.
Keep eating. Let's put it down for you.
Oh, no.
What are you
The
doing?
acidity of the tomato, dude. And the consistency of the hash browns.
Oh my God, I love you.
Oh, hash browns.
and you too.
Gotta love them.
Oh.
Oh,
Wow.
burn.
Wow.
Oh, Sherry, your berries.
That is delicious. Mmm. So,
And the one video where I
To give you
remember
some
her
perspective,
acting
I
like a
believe
little
this actually
child
cost about 30
was that
bucks.
video where they were making salad. Have you seen that one?
the 12
I'm
strawberries.
not sure actually.
As you see, you get 3 or
Like,
4.
she was literally talking
each
like, this
kind?
is basically what she said and how she said it. I don't like
4 of
cheese
each
on
kind.
my
Look at the
salad.
size of this one.
Oh.
It looks like a softball. Holy shit! How are you supposed to eat that?
It was horrible.
Two people
And,
all born at once.
you remember how you were telling me that
It's
you watched
insanely
somebody do a
large.
This is
It's
how you don't
nuts.
play Let's Endure
All right.
of Metal Gear
Before I
Solid
give my
1, and they
verdict,
did
I'm gonna
all
try
of the
one
parts,
more.
and it was a multi-part thing.
I'm gonna try
Yeah.
one more. I'm actually gonna try.
It was
milk
actually
chocolate.
them that endured that
Milk
video.
chocolate's great. And
Oh,
what
okay.
I like is that
The
sometimes
salad
with
video,
the
yeah.
colored chocolate, you get that artificial food coloring taste.
I think it was
You don't
called
even
This Is
taste
How You
that.
Don't
No, it
Make
tastes like
Pizza or
chocolate,
something
you
like
know?
that, because he also made
Real
pizza.
chocolate.
I forget.
I will try the one with the sprinkles now.
And if you want to
Like,
check it out, his channel name is Pyro Megadeth.
baby.
Mmm.
Okay.
Mmm. She's doing all the mms for him, since he forgot to do them.
Mmm.
Oh, nope, there we go.
Sprinkles are good too. They don't
Is
have
that how they
disgusting
communicate?
artificial
Is that how a
taste.
Phil and a Leanna communicate? Mmm.
Oh no,
Mmm.
all over.
Mmm. Mmm.
Well, we're gonna make a mess
If
here
you
eating
listen
these, I
quietly, the wild Phil
cares? It's
and
Valentine.
endangered Leanna will communicate with each other.
You get messy and you get
Mmm. Mmm. Mmm.
think. Yeah, look at this.
Now it seems
It's
Leanna
not right.
wants to mate with Phil, but today
Exposed.
is not
I'm with
the
you.
day.
Oh, yours is nice and juicy ripe. Mine is not ripe at all.
The first bite doesn't even look like
I was
it's even
about to
little.
say,
No,
and the
this
wild
strawberry
sniper
is
wishes
not
to
right.
give me nightmares.
Why did they give me this strawberry is the question then. They couldn't, I mean, obviously you could
Oh
tell
god,
it
that
wasn't ripe.
strawberry is not even ripe. Not even
No,
good.
it's not.
Ugh.
Oh god,
Well, that's disappointing.
that is nasty looking.
Aw.
Especially for the price that I paid. You know?
Yeah, and it's weird because look at this one.
What was
it's so
it?
red.
That one's insanely ripe. This one's not ripe
That
at
I'm
all.
not. I'm
That was
not sure.
barely
Maybe he
yellow.
said
How
right at
did
the
it's not
beginning of
even-
the
look,
video
it's
when we
green
were still
still.
talking about
It's
stuff.
like greenish yellowish.
Yeah.
It never ripened. So why the hell did they cover it in chocolate and try to pass it off like it was ripened?
Yeah, 'cause
That's
you
messed
know-
up.
Yeah, you know someone had to look at
Because
Yeah.
there are
Well,
people who
it's
don't give a shit.
Someone
Yeah.
had to. Literally, they
Yeah.
had to do this.
No factory.
I'm
probably
guessing
does
that it
now.
was kind of
Well, now I'm a
expensive
little
though,
bit now
like
disappointed.
$30,
'Cause now how many
something
more
like
now?
that.
Obviously, we're not gonna eat all
35.
these
Probably,
right now,
yeah.
But how many
Lots
more of
available.
these?
Yeah.
How many more of these are gonna not be ripe?
You know which one I'm worried about?
Well, I mean, y'all have
Yeah,
had like
Gigantor.
2 of them
Yeah.
that are ripe
How
so
do we
far
know
and
it's
one
a-
that's
they didn't
not,
just get a big
so
one for the
maybe
sake-
it's
oh,
just
look,
one.
They're gonna be so impressed because it's huge, and meanwhile it's gonna be yellow. It's gonna be like green or yellow.
Then eat
Well,
it.
I've had 2 of them. I'm kind of honestly, I'm not really hungry enough to eat a third one.
I probably am.
But
You're not
for my
hungry
verdict,
enough.
I mean, I'm gonna
Did
say
you
for the one that
just
was
eat?
good, it was absolutely delicious. But
Oh,
the
yeah.
fact that they're giving me one that's not ripe
Like, they're
is
not
ridiculous.
that filling.
Especially for the price. Like I said, $30.
Oh, $30, yeah.
And one of them is
I knew it was
That makes
around
sense.
that.
You know, it's not ripe at all.
Yeah.
It might stick to my stomach.
That's pretty good considering
So,
all the stuff that's on those and how many you
I
get.
probably will break off the chocolate and eat the chocolate.
And you know
So,
Looks
what?
like
I'm
Getting
gonna,
one
unfortunately,
that,
because of
getting
my
one that's
experience,
not
I'm
fully,
gonna have to give it a lower
you know,
score.
red
Like, I
or
was gonna give
whatever.
it maybe like a
I guess
a
maybe
4
you
or
should go into it
4.5.
that you know you can maybe
The only thing I was going to
expect
say
that.
is the reason it's an out of 5 is because of the price. The price was
Yeah.
Maybe
expensive,
expect at
you
least
know,
one of them to
$30
maybe
for
be
12
not
strawberries.
not
But now that
not
this,
the
I don't know.
greatest.
I'm going to have to give it maybe like a 3.5
Yeah.
out of 5 because if you
A
have ones that are inedible, that's
3.5.
ridiculous.
That's another thing I don't understand, like the
At all.
point. What does
I'm
it
going to
do
give it a
to
solid 3.
either earn
For 3
0.5 or lose 0.5?
One, I'm actually slightly disappointed that the size of the strawberries are inconsistent.
Why can he never just
Because
round
this
his
mammoth one,
numbers?
who's gonna eat that one? Like, if there was a couple, they'd have to, like,
The-
fight over it.
A disadvantage that some of them are
Chocolate
the
strawberry
just
lover, you're gonna be fighting to death
inconsistency of
over
the
it.
sizes of them.
Two,
Some of them are
it's super
small, some of them are
expensive.
medium,
Yeah.
and
If you
that
want on
giant one in the
Valentine's
bottom
Day,
left hand
you pay
corner.
extra.
Yeah, I actually forgot
Wow.
to mention that. I paid $14 extra to have this delivered today.
Uh-huh.
And it didn't even get
You
delivered.
paid
until
14
later.
dollars
9
extra
o'clock
to
at night
have it
showed up.
delivered, you
$14
moron.
On Valentine's
Yeah.
Day,
You're a
$14
moron.
extra
Over a dollar
just to
a
be delivered
berry.
for
It's really
Valentine's
it's the price
Day.
that's the major issue.
Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
It's the price and another thing.
What
that
scam
you guys
artist?
wouldn't know, but on the
I'm-
website you can't
I'm sorry,
customize
but I'm
it.
pretty
I don't
sure
like
she'll
white
be
chocolate
fine
at all, but there's no way to say
not
just leave out
having
white
you
chocolate
waste
or no
14
nuts,
bucks
I'm allergic.
just so you
No
don't have just so you can
customization
get it like
whatsoever.
it's only
2
you have to
days
buy
later
a
or something.
pre-made
I'm pretty sure
package.
Leanna's
Yeah,
gonna
Yeah.
be
kinda
fine.
sucks.
Which there actually was
Yeah.
no option to just get milk chocolate. If you just want milk chocolate, you can't. You have
Yeah.
to get a combination of it, that and something else, and that's why we chose this one actually, because
Yeah.
this one had the least amount of white chocolate.
Yeah, and some had nuts in them, so that wasn't really an option.
Huh.
Some had
Alright,
nuts
so
in
that's
them,
it
so
for
that
Sherry's
wasn't an
berries.
option.
Now you
Is
know
she
what to
allergic
expect,
to nuts?
And I'm pretty disappointed about this right now, to
Don't
be
know.
honest.
Maybe
Dear
she's one of the people who
Sherry's,
just who doesn't like
kind of owe
nuts
me an
in
explanation on why I have a
chocolate.
completely green, unripened strawberry.
Well,
in my
sometimes things
extremely
fuck up,
expensive box of
Phil.
strawberries.
I'm worried the rest are gonna be like that now.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah,
what the rest
because
are gonna look
all
like. We're
the
gonna have to be
other,
careful and
what,
look into
9 of
them and
them
see, what they actually look
are going to
like.
be
So I give it
unripe.
I say
Yeah.
a 3.5.
1, 2, 3.
And I love
Price will
how
win.
he's
And because of
addressing this company as if they're gonna care about him. Like if it was a bunch of unripened strawberries, then yeah, they'd probably recall, a good number of the boxes. But if it's just one why are you zooming in this much?
Or if you just don't like
Extreme close up. Whoa!
Alright, so that's it for DSP Tries It of
What the
Sherry's
hell was that
Berries.
about?
Happy Valentine's
Like,
Day,
was he
everybody.
zooming in on the heart
Happy
sprinkles,
Valentine's
or
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Just bye.
Jeez. He's just zooming in like he doesn't know what's going on.
What is up, everyone?
I can't see
Welcome
shit.
to another edition of DSP
Yeah, this is
Tries
done on
It. I am
purpose.
obviously Darkside Phil, and I am in the
DSP
dark.
tries it inside of a
The
cave.
reason that I'm in the dark is because we were about to test out
DSP
the-
tries it
Uh-oh.
at
for the very
2
first
a.m. in the
belch,
morning.
but excuse me, for the very first
Yeah.
time, the Metal Gear Rising Revengeance Plasma Coil Lamp.
Oh,
okay?
amazing.
So, from what I'm to understand,
That
this-
hot
first of all, I got this
5-hour
during
long
my
easy as hell
collector's
game that
edition
never got a
of Metal
sequel,
Gear
even
Rising
though it was
Revengeance.
supposed to
From what I'm
get one.
understand, it's supposed to act similar to
And
like those
it's not like you
old,
could show this in the
what do they
light
call them? Tesla
and then
lamps
turn
or
off the
whatever
lights afterwards
that
and
you
then
used to
turn
buy
it
back
on.
in the day. You don't really
No,
see them that much
completely
anymore.
Yeah.
pitch black.
But I have no idea if
Exactly.
this thing even works. I
We just
literally
have to sit
plugged it
here
in,
looking at
I
the
turned
pitch
off all the
black.
lights, 'cause obviously if this lamp
Oh,
works,
I don't know if
Philly,
that
Philly
was
boy.
a terrible game. Like it was
accentuate,
good.
you
It
know,
was
its
good the
features.
first
So it has two
playthrough, but after you
modes.
play
I
through it
don't
a
know
couple
what the
more
difference
times,
in the modes are.
God, does it get boring. Like
Keep in
there's no
mind that in order to
replayability
get this lamp,
other
I
than the
had to spend
fact that
an
New Game
additional,
Plus lets you carry
let's
over
see.
everything that
The
you
game itself
had
costs $60.
in your previous game, and you get to
Collector's
carry over
edition costs
Jetstream Sam's sword.
$150.
But other than
So
that,
that's
there's
what,
like no
$90 extra
replayability to the game at
but you also
all.
got a soundtrack, and the soundtrack
And the
probably worth a
DLC
good
stories are like an
$15.
hour long.
So really, you paid about,
Yeah.
maybe
Like if the game had a
$70
sequel
extra for this,
and the sequel
okay?
added on more
So we're
stuff
gonna
and
see
it
if
was
it's worth
longer,
it.
then the series as a
First of
whole would be a
all,
lot more
it has
redeemable.
two
But because of the whole Konami
one
thing,
down and one up.
like
So let's
Quentin
press
Flynn
down
even
first.
said that they were supposed to have a sequel or start making a sequel in
Okay, so what I'm
2015,
seeing,
but
see at
because
the
of the whole
bottom here, it
Kojima
says Metal
Konami thing,
Gear
it never
Rising
happened.
Yeah.
Revenge.
Which I mean, like,
Which sucks because I wanted the series to redeem itself with a sequel because it definitely had the potential to be great, but in the end, in my opinion, it was kind of just good.
LED lights on the inside that are lighting up, basically causing the lamp to glow blue.
That is not worth the collector's edition price.
That's not very impressive, and I'm really hoping.
Like, the price of the collector's edition, how much does a collector's edition cost?
So I'm really hoping that
usually?
That's not the only feature that the lamp has. Because I will be very disappointed if I just spent $70 for something that just
okay, $70. He spent $70 for that. I spent $70 on a replica of the actual sword from the game.
Ooh, okay. So
okay, now it's a little bit better, but still.
Similar to the what they used to call
like think about it, everybody. Would you rather have like just a small version of the handle with, you know, some plasma going on and the logo, or an actual replica of the sword?
And they would sell these at the store, okay?
Okay.
I would definitely, like, I'm not even a Metal Gear,
and they would be really
you know, Metal Gear fan or Metal Gear Rising fan, even though I just picked up the game like 2 weeks ago or whatever, and still haven't played it at the moment. But like, I'm not even a fan. I'm not even a fan or anything. But I would rather have like a full replica sword just to put in with the bunch of other random swords that, you know, aren't from like other games or whatever. Well, except for one actually. I actually have a replica Keyblade called Oathkeeper, which for anyone who's a Kingdom Hearts fan knows that Keyblade is. I have a replica of that. That was I think 70
of the lamp.
It was either 70 or $80, and I got that at Comic-Con in last August.
So that's pretty neat. It's pretty much exactly
and it's really cool. It's really heavy. It's made out of like solid oak.
As I said,
and it has a really great paint job on it. It looks exactly
from
like
little
like
ones.
the
Like I've seen ones who are like less than half this size. Okay.
Yeah, and the Metal Gear blade is really high quality too. Like it's made out of I think it's called ABS, which is like a metal-ish plastic, and high carbon steel, which is what Japanese samurais use for their swords. And it is really cool and everything. And as far as Metal Gear Rising goes, like I guess the most that I can say is it's a really easy game to kind of pick up in the sense that it's easy to learn, so long as you know you have good timing. And you're good at action games.
Kind of cool thing. I've never seen a gaming-related piece that was actually a Tesla lamp like this. Like this
well, yeah, probably because this one was most appropriate, considering that the blade that Raiden uses is a high-frequency blade. That's probably why this is the only one you've seen.
As he cuts through enemies and cuts through robots and cuts through all kinds
yeah, and basically the reason why it's a high-frequency blade is because the electricity, since it makes the blade vibrate insanely quickly, it weakens the molecular structure of something, so it can slice through it easier. So basically, it'll slice through metal like butter. Which is basically why you can slice through anything. Well, not anything. You can't slice through buildings or anything, but you can cut down bridges and tanks and stuff.
Yeah.
At my condo, be a nice decorative piece. I mean, let's face it, you could be right here, right next to Isaac Clarke statue. We could turn him on.
Oh god, all the freaking money he wasted on statues of games he plays once and then
absolutely wasted. Yeah. Like, these statues and stuff are for people who are mega fans of these games. And I love how he's talking about that Connor statue. Fuck Connor. I'll say that right now. Connor sucks.
Yeah, he's easily the worst assassin.
So I actually
definitely.
Like
I'd have to say the best one is Edward. And every time I say that, I hate saying it because it reminds me of Twilight, which I despise. But yeah, Edward Kenway, I think is definitely the best assassin.
Yeah, to me, it's close between either Edward or Ezio.
You know, there is a mode in,
a lot of people like that Ezio too.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense why he got 3 games.
It's actually you max out on like rage.
Yeah.
You just go crazy and your whole body and your sword turns red.
Yeah, I liked Ripper mode, and especially the way that they introduced it, because basically you get it like halfway through the game, and it's kind of like Devil Trigger, considering that there are people at Platinum Games who worked on Devil May Cry, and basically you do more damage, all of your attacks cut stuff rather than having to use blade mode. I think that's it, but the only downsides to it is that you can't go into blade mode while you're using it, and it eats up your fuel cells really quickly. And you need fuel cells to do Zendatsus to regain fuel cells and regain your health. And if you get down the whole Zendatsu thing, the game becomes incredibly easy, because if you perform one successfully, it completely refills all of your fuel cells and all of your health, no matter how many upgrades you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is really overpowered system.
Yeah, like I've seen some gameplay and stuff of it, so like I know roughly going into it how to play and whatnot.
Because it does have some scuffs and things on the top here that I am a little disappointed about. I really wish I could have got one that was in pristine condition, but I guess
it looks fine, Phil. Did he say Christine or pristine?
No, he did say pristine, but it was just like again as he pronounces different parts of it odd. It's just like pristine.
I wish it was in pristine condition. What's going on, everyone?
What's going on, everyone?
Yeah!
DSP here with another episode of DSP Tries It, and this one is going to be a throwback. And the reason that I say that is because, as you can see, we're doing fast food today. I'm actually it's in Connecticut. We're in Connecticut today, and it's about to start snowing outside. And I said, well, rather than have to go out and grab food, let me order in. And I actually went to the Domino's website and found out that this week only
completely hinders your ability to eat ever. Why not make stuff at home?
So I ordered 2 today.
It's called go to the store, put stuff in the fridge, take it out, cook it, and then eat it.
The first is a artisan pizza.
It doesn't take
which is a flat square pizza that's supposed to be like
it doesn't take
and then I have the brand new
the skills of a master chef to make like lasagna or something, like homemade lasagna.
Okay. Now they just started this promotion. This has been out
Although
for a
then
year.
again, I don't blame him, considering if I was Leanna, I would leave Phil if he forced me to make the disgusting shit that he made on Poorly Cooking with the King.
Try a piece of each pizza. So first,
I'm honestly shocked that
nothing for you ever.
Okay, you remember the
so what is in here?
You remember the one time where this happened like a couple months back. But remember when like Lana got sick, and then
so what I'll do here,
Phil started getting sick because of her.
Put down the camera, and I'm gonna grab one of the pieces probably from.
This happened like just a couple months back.
It is
one really quick thing, I'm not sure if that was a lamp or something, but for a second I thought there was a shadow in the room with Phil, and while it did scare the shit out of me really quick, I was like, please let that be a ghost that kills him right here.
Okay. So that's a piece of the chicken carbonara pizza.
And I don't remember Leanna getting... No, I think I do, but I don't remember if it was, recent or anything. But I think I remember that.
Yeah, like, because I know that she's gotten sick like quite a few times, like last year and stuff.
Well, the tomatoes are fresh and tasty.
I think it may have been the last time Phil got sick, and he kept on complaining that, I can't do a stream tonight because, my throat's still, clogged up and my sinuses are all bugging me and, that whole garbage. I think it was the last time he was saying all that stuff, but I think it was during a weekly preview or something. He was saying something along the lines of that, it's like, well, this was going to happen, and
basically.
I have to wake up. I have to go wake up Leanna so she can make me dinner, and she's still sick during this. And I'm thinking, wow, you are a fucking asshole. Letting your girlfriend force your girlfriend who's sick
now, keep in mind,
to make you dinner because you're too fat and lazy to do yourself.
I actually talked to my girlfriend today, and
wait,
she said that.
Really? She was still sick, and he forced her to make him dinner?
Yes. She was still sick.
What a fucking piece of shit. What a fucking pussy.
So
I know. It's like here's an idea. Take bread and cheese. There you go. Grilled cheese.
Obviously,
it's not that hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
It's not something that's worth a lot of money.
Like whenever I'm sick,
bread
I
and bologna.
There's
like easily a dozen things you can make with just like bread and like one other
I'm actually
thing.
gonna give this one a 4 out of 5.
Yeah, like whenever
Only
I'm
reason 4 out
sick,
of
I
5 is
still
because
get up and do all the stuff for
$10 for this
myself
is kind
because
of pricey.
I don't know,
Yeah, I
this
got it
might
for
just be
half,
me,
$10 is
but
kind of
I
pricey for this thin
really
pizza.
hate
And also because
people,
it's fast food,
waiting
you
on
know
me,
what I mean?
even
It's
when
not
I'm sick
gourmet,
or if I'm
there's
hurt or
no
something.
seasoning on
Like
here. They
I
don't put,
like
all
to
kinds of different seasonings and things on it that they
like
would
I
put on a
like to do
gourmet
stuff
pizza. So
myself
4 out of 5.
and
For the
not
price
have
and the
people
flavor,
have to
that's
do it
pretty
for
good.
me. At least most of the time.
But the one I'm really
So,
interested in, I'll be honest
having
with
something
everyone,
like this, if my
is the
girlfriend
handmade
was
pan pizza,
sick,
because I saw
fuck
100
making her get
advertisements on
up. I'll
TV
make
for
dinner
this
for the
one.
both of
The
us.
advertisement says that this pizza, as you can see,
Like,
the
be an
toppings go
actual
all
man.
the way to
Don't
the
just
edge
be,
of the pizza.
all
right?
Phil.
They even put this thing in it to keep
Yeah.
this up so it doesn't crush the pizza. So let me grab a slice of this.
Although I will
got
say the
pepperoni and
one thing
Italian
that'll have
sausage
somebody
on
else do
this.
for me is kill a wasp. Fuck killing a wasp myself.
There's basically no crust
Yeah.
on the end at all.
Spiders,
The
fine.
entire
Wasps,
thing
no.
is a
Those things
fluffy
are
piece of
devils.
pizza. I don't know if you can
Flying
see it. I'll show you in a
devils.
second.
Like, in all honesty,
very
when I heard that, I actually felt
Very doughy
a
pizza.
brief bit
Not
of
like typical
sympathy
Domino's where
for
you get the
Leanna.
crust on the end.
And that takes a lot to
Yeah.
have
It's way
sympathy
different.
for Leanna,
Okay.
since she's basically a female
A
version
more
of Phil.
fluffy, doughy slice.
Yeah,
As you can see, the
especially if
thickness
she
compared to
actually
that other one I
did
just
wind
had,
up making him
it's
dinner that night.
Very thick
I'm
and very
pretty
airy.
sure. Because he even said, it's
I mean,
like,
okay.
well, that's going to be
So there
what I'm
you go.
going to do
Let's
for
take a
this
bite.
week. I'm going to go and wake up Leanna so she can make me dinner.
Mm.
Okay, bye. Like, he was
Wow.
very quick and he was very quick about it, but he literally said in those
Okay,
words,
so the
I have to
dough
wake her up to
It's
make me
not
dinner.
typical dough either. It's not the same dough that they
God
make the
damn,
other
like
Domino's
at
pizza
the
with.
very
It's very
least,
sweet,
like the very
but also
least
very
that I could
buttery.
say is at least he realized that he was
very
doing
different
something
than what I
wrong,
was
so he
expecting, to
said
be
it so
honest.
quickly. But then again, that's also a bad thing considering
Is it
he
blowing me
realizes he's
away?
doing
Not
something
really.
wrong, yet he still does
Take
it.
another bite.
What a fucking asshole. I can't believe that. Yeah, I actually do feel sorry for Leanna in that sense, and
Basically,
that's
it's a
hard
buttery
for me
kind
to
of
do
fluffy
considering
pizza
I
dough
don't like her either.
with the
No.
typical Domino's marinara.
But I
cheese,
hate to
and
see women
toppings.
being
So really,
mistreated.
the question is it an improvement over a regular Domino's pizza? My answer
And it
is yes.
sucks
It is
to
actually an
hear
improvement
that all
over
those
a
times
regular
in which I
Domino's
did an
pizza.
impersonation of
Then
DSP,
again,
talking to Leanna and
regular
saying
Domino's
things like,
pizza is probably
bake
the
me
lowest
dinner,
common
bitch,
denominator for
okay?
pizza. It
It
is
was
the
actually
worst, okay?
true.
When it comes to delivery pizzas and fast food pizza.
Oh
So,
God, my
I like
parodies
this.
are
I
reality.
definitely like this better than
It's
the
like
Domino's
Donald
regular
Trump all
pizza,
over again.
But just so everyone knows, the price on this, I think, for a normal medium pizza with 2 toppings is around $10.
DSP stupidity is making me lose so much IQ, so many brain cells, that I'm probably going to turn into Donald Trump halfway through this endure.
I paid, I think it's worth it for a regular price.
Fuck Mexicans, I hate all other countries, only America exists. America, America, America. I don't know, I just want to be president. Money, 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 America, 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 we're better.
This is a pretty good, if you like the more chunky, fluffy pizza, you'll probably like this as well. It's definitely a step up from regular Domino's pizza. So for my first
Is it not that
tasting
low quality
of their
bullshit,
handmade pan
dude?
pizza, I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5.
3.5.
Only thing
Oh
being
my
I think it's a little bit too pricey.
Come on, where's
And
that
it could be
3
a
out
little
of
bit better.
5
Like I
height?
said, I really don't like the typical Domino's
Yeah.
sauce and stuff. I think it needs more
I gotta
seasoning
get
and more
my
flavor
3 out
into
of
it, and
5
they don't do a lot to
bits.
it. But for what
I
it
can't
is,
go through
it's
life
pretty
without
good.
getting
I'm
my
actually
3 out of
impressed with
5.
the 2 new pizzas that I tried today, and I'll be honest, I'm a very
Along with my hello
vocal
everyone and my
critic of
hash
Domino's, and I always
browns.
said I hate Domino's, but now they're steaming to have some products that actually I'm enjoying and that I may actually start,
Some
eating.
products that
Not
you're
on a regular
actually
basis, 'cause obviously
enjoying.
you don't wanna eat pizza all the time, but if I do order out
live to
pizza,
please King
I might
Philip
wanna
the
get something
Third.
like this. So, all right, that's it for this episode of DSP Tries It, the Domino's Artisan Chicken Carbonara and the handmade pan pepperoni.
Who's this
and
asshole
Italian
writing his
sausage
name on the
pizzas.
box?
I like them both. The Artisan gets a 4 out of 5. The hand tossed gets a 3.
Why didn't they write Phil on
See you
here?
next time on DSP Tries It.
This is my pizza. Episode 29. And I love how it has a joystick over on the right.
Yeah.
What is up, everybody?
Oh, God.
DSP here.
Burger
Welcome
King.
to another edition of DSP Tries It. It's another food episode.
seriously,
which a lot of people
a
seem to
restaurant that's
enjoy.
like this is
And
something
as
I
I
don't
was
get with
driving by
DSP
my
tries
local
it.
Burger King, which is
Like,
actually
why
right
doesn't
down
he
the
do
street from
stuff
where I
that a
live
lot of
today.
people
I haven't
haven't
been there in a
already
while,
had? Like,
actually.
isn't he having a
And
Whopper right
I
now?
noticed they have a
Doesn't that
whole
say
new
Whopper?
menu. Like they do
Yeah.
this once a year usually. They refresh
Like, why
their
is he
menu
having a
and put some
Whopper?
new
Everyone
products
and their
on that are
mother
either
has had a
seasonal or maybe they're
Whopper.
just trying them
That's stuff
out.
that people haven't had
There's a
yet.
whole bunch
I guess
of new
like, it's a
products.
different
So
version
I'm
of it
actually
that's
probably over the next couple of
probably
weeks be
only
trying
on
out
for a
a
limited
bunch of these
time
to see if
only.
any of these are good. And of course,
Yeah, I
looks like we'll
guess.
be filming a DSP
I mean,
try.
that's generally what
Well,
he usually
today
has.
we're gonna
Is
try
stuff
the
that's
new
limited time only,
bacon and
or like
cheddar stuffed
really
burger.
places that
That's
are
right.
only in like
Supposedly,
his side of
there's
the
a
country
burger
that
where there's
nobody
bacon
else,
and cheddar
obscure
in the
places that
burger
nobody else
meat.
knows about.
And this is the new burger at Burger King.
Yeah, like that's another
So I got
problem,
it.
considering
We're gonna
that
see what
these
exactly this
videos can be
entails
viewed
here.
by anyone in the
Let's open
country.
it up.
So for people
First
who
of all,
don't
that is
have that
definitely
near
not the
them, they're not
standard
going to go
burger
all the
bun
way to
that they
his
put a
side of the
burger on.
country
It's one that have a
just
special
to,
bun.
you know, have
Okay.
this
So what do
food.
we have on
He
it,
should do
first
like
of all? Looks
new,
like we've got
like
lettuce,
new
tomato,
types of
mayo.
food
There's
rather
ketchup
than,
under there, and there's
you
also
know,
onion rings on the
regular food
burger.
from restaurants that nobody's ever
I did
heard
not
of
know
or
it had
has
onion
near
rings
them.
on it. And then if we flip this, because I want to see what the burger
Like that's
itself
kind of
looks
like, okay, that's like a game reviewer
Here
saying,
it is, the burger, which looks like it has
am I going to
chunks
review
of
Tom
cheese
Clancy's The
and
Division,
bacon
or
actually
am I
in the
going to
burger.
review Show Anarchy?
Alright, so interesting. So this
Like
is,
a game
by the way,
that's
this
pretty
is the
much
standard,
exclusive
meaning I
to
did not
Japan,
customize the burger at all.
or
I
a
wanted to
new
see what is
game
their
that a lot of people probably
standard,
haven't played yet. Well,
you know,
aside
of
from the
presentation for this
demo, but
burger.
you
So
know
the
what I mean.
standard is
Like
lettuce,
Yeah,
choosing
yeah.
tomato,
something
mayo,
new that a
ketchup,
lot of people
onion
haven't
rings,
had,
and then the burger
or
itself
you
on
know,
a special
choosing
bun.
something that
Okay?
nobody, or at least
Alright, so
most
let's
people
take a
don't have
bite and see what
access
I
to,
think.
so it wouldn't really matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Mmm.
I gotta say though, I like Big Macs way
Wow.
better than Whoppers.
Yeah, I think I've only had like maybe one Whopper in my entire lifetime. And then I
Yeah,
immediately
same
just
here.
went to, and
The bun is
then
sweet.
when it comes to Burger
It's
King,
sweeter than a
I
normal
immediately
bun.
went to just like the
The
chicken
burger
sandwich.
meat itself
That's like my
Yeah.
that's
interesting
that's
flavor.
my
You can
favorite from
definitely
Burger King.
taste the bacon and the cheese
Yeah.
in the meat as you're eating it. So it's
That's
definitely
to
different
me
than a normal
like that
burger. I'll
thing's
take
like
another
crack.
bite here.
It's just a chicken.
Yeah.
It's chicken crack. I could eat 20 of them in a day and be like, I'm not full yet.
Mmm.
Why am I not full?
Yeah, I'm the same way with the Fritos burritos from Taco Bell.
Well,
I could live off of that. Those are
it's good. You can
delicious.
taste the cheese. You can taste the bacon. You can actually see look, there's a chunk of bacon right there in the meat.
No, I can't see it because it looks
So
like
you
you
can actually
smothered
taste all the
Vaseline
flavors
on
in
your
there.
camera.
It's a little bit on the messy side. Look, I've only taken 2 bites, and look, everything's coming out. The mayo's oozing out the side.
I am shocked that he
tomatoes
didn't call it
sliding off.
splooge.
So that's a little bit of an annoyance.
I think
The
that the
mayo
only
just
thing keeping him
splooged
from
all over
calling
the
it
side.
properly.
Ew.
But the flavor is there.
I think that the only
But
thing
you know,
keeping
one of
him
the major
from calling it
problems I think with
splooge
fast food
is the
burgers
fact that he's
unfortunately,
eating
they don't
it.
let you cook the burger the way you want. Like me, I
If he
Yeah, he doesn't
wasn't,
want to
like if
spoil
juicier,
his
like
meal.
medium burger. This is obviously well
yeah,
done.
you know that if Leanna was eating it, he would have made that
That being
joke.
said,
Hey, Leanna,
actually
it's
not
like
bad.
splooge. Ew, why would you say that?
It's an interesting
Just like the
taste.
stuff you
It's
eat.
different.
Ah.
it's not like a standard Burger King burger you would expect.
Hey, Leanna,
Um,
splooge, get it? Hey,
The burger itself,
Leanna,
the combo,
Leanna,
the
do you
combo,
get it?
is
Leanna.
$7.29, so I'm
Hey,
assuming the
Leanna.
burger is probably like $4 or $5 by itself. Probably
Just
it's probably
staring
around like
angrily
$4,
at him,
$4.50.
just
Usually
no.
what
Yeah.
a large sandwich at Burger King goes for. So overall, what do I think?
She's just thinking,
I
free
think
money,
it's
free money,
tasty.
free money, free money, free money,
It's
free money,
probably
free
not
money.
good for you, being that
Do
there's
not punch,
bacon
do not
and
punch,
cheese
do
in
not
the
punch.
meat. But this is an interesting take, an interesting change from a standard Burger King burger. It's
Okay.
not exactly juicier, but you do have those flavors that come through. However, it
Come
is a
on,
messy
Phil, give us
burger
an
as well. As
okay.
you can see, everything's falling off the damn thing.
Okay.
But I do like the new bun. This
damn
unique
it.
bun is sweet, and it gives a different taste to the burger, definitely. So, the Burger King bacon and cheddar stuffed burger,
3.5.
I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5.
Oh,
I think
Three
it's
out
yeah,
of
good.
3 out of
five.
It's better
5.
than their
Hell
standard
yeah.
burgers.
3 out of
But I
5,
think it's a little
hi.
bit on the messy side, and it's not anything to write home to. For a fast food
Jump
burger,
on the
it's
3 out of
pretty
5
good.
train.
It doesn't look like it's very greasy compared to other burgers. Usually burgers are dripping grease, but I'm not like blown away. I think it's a good thing to try once, but I don't know if anyone's gonna fall in love with the burger and want to get it all the
Fall
time.
in
So I
love
give it
with
a
the
3 out
burger.
of 5. All right, that's it for this episode of DSP Tries It. I may be trying out some of the other new Burger King menu items in the future. And if I do, I'll be doing more DSP Tries It. So, thanks a lot.
Are we
See you
going to
then.
get okay? Oh, no, okay. Alright, is this the last DSP tries of this video?
DSP tries
I believe it
it.
is.
Yeah.
What is up, everyone? DSP here with another episode of DSP Tries It. And we are
Oh,
following
gee, I
along
couldn't
with the
tell.
new Burger King menu. That's right. Just this past week, Burger King has rolled
Oh
out
my
a new
God,
seasonal
Burger
menu.
King
They
again.
do this every once in a while. They have new product. And so
Jesus.
today we're going to be testing out one of the new sandwiches. Now this one is pretty unique because this is something I have never seen at a fast food chain, okay? So this is going to be an original. This is, see that? A
No.
veggie burger. Now, admittedly, I've only had a few veggie burgers in my entire life.
Yeah, I'm not
There's one
surprised.
point, actually, when I was a
I've
teenager,
actually never had one.
and my best friend's dad was dating a vegetarian and had all this food in his fridge for her, and then it ends up that they broke up. So he ended up with all this extra vegetarian food in his fridge, and one of the things was veggie burgers, and I ate a couple of them. And I've had a couple others over the course of my life, but I've not, I'm not a vegetarian. It's not something that I would normally eat.
I can't
So I'm
blame
curious
him
to
for
see
that. I'm not
how they would
vegetarian
adapt
either.
this
Dude,
kind
come
of
on.
unique food. This is for a niche audience, really. It's not something everyone
I can't
would
blame
eat.
him for that.
How
I
do they
couldn't live
adapt
without
it to a
meat.
fast food chain? Okay, so we're gonna test it out today. I'm gonna tell you my
you
opinion
made
on
my
it. So let's
life
take a look
a
at
lie.
it. Let's
I
see how
thought
they
you were
present
vegetarian.
the veggie
And
burger.
all this chicken and beef you're eating, I thought that was veggie beef. What the fuck, dude?
Well, that certainly
There
is
was
not
no way I
a
could have
hamburger.
known.
Take a look at
Nothing
that.
I could do about
Burger
it.
King going
Once again, unnecessary
non-beef
zooming in.
for a change, okay? So it's got the standard sesame seed bun. It's actually quite messy. It looks like they kind of loaded the stuff on it lopsided. So let's see what's on it. You've got lettuce, tomato.
That's
Ketchup
another staple of
and
his
mayo. That's what they
DSP tries
put on
it.
this
He always
veggie
says,
burger.
"You got."
Okay. See if I can
Yow.
position the tomatoes in a manner where they won't fall off, and actually remove this piece of lettuce that's falling off anyway. Okay. So there you
Okay.
have it.
You
The
got
veggie burger itself is actually almost orange in color,
orange.
which is quite odd.
Odd.
I'm trying to remember what color the one was that
Color?
I ate, the ones that I've eaten. I know I've eaten one that looked kind of greenish.
Greenish.
So I don't know if it's artificial food coloring.
The way he says words.
Or maybe
Yeah.
it's more of a carrot-based burger. I don't know. Okay, so let's lift this guy up.
Oh, once again, playing with
Okay,
your food
veggie
is why
burger,
it's
we're
so
gonna try
messy.
it. See what it's like.
Oh, for a
Whoa.
second, I was wondering why he was zooming in on, like, the
Whoa.
drops of sauce. Whoa. Hello, everyone.
Well,
Well,
This is
Pause.
not half, this is
It
not
tastes-
half bad.
absolutely
yeah,
nothing whatsoever like a regular burger. It tastes like
really. Maybe it's because there's no
some
beef.
saltiness. I actually taste a lot of seasoning, some breading. It certainly doesn't taste like any certain vegetable. It's kind of unique. It's kind of unique, and I think I actually like it. All right, let me take another bite before I
I think I actually
give my
like it.
verdict here. I'm gonna take a bite with a tomato chunk in it this time. Mmm.
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 It's actually quite tasty. Mmm.
Mmm.
Hmm. He gets more higher and higher pitched.
Like I said, it definitely tastes absolutely nothing like a burger, but it's a pretty tasty sandwich. It's definitely got flavor to it. It's not like bland. It's actually very flavorful. It is a little bit on the salty side. I do want to say that. I can taste a lot of salt. But outside
Like
of the
you.
salt, there's a lot of different seasonings and flavors in that burger. Now, the one thing that gets me is that they put mayo on it. Because if you're a vegetarian, a lot of the times you're trying to eliminate excess fat and things from your
Here's
diet.
how you avoid
Why they
that.
would put
Say, I'd like the
mayonnaise
veggie
on a
burger,
vegetable
no
burger
mayo.
is kind of beyond me. I would think that they would just maybe do the ketchup.
Yeah.
So
nope,
simple.
In
nope,
addition,
too much
you
effort.
would think maybe
Sorry.
they would put some
Nothing
other
I
stuff
can
on there,
do.
like
Yeah.
why
But
not
I
some
digress.
onion? Why not some pickles?
Right.
It is a veggie burger. Why not load it with vegetables? Now, I'm not saying
No, I
understand this
expect
is Burger
all
King.
food
At Burger
places
King,
to
you
automatically
can do
know
that. You
what
can add
I
whatever
want.
you want. So
Yeah.
I understand that. Yes, if you really want to
Because
load it up, you
I'm
can.
special.
But it's just it kind of confuses me that they don't have that stuff on the burger by default. You would have thought for a veggie burger they would have put a lot of veggies on it. But I actually do enjoy the flavor, and for that, I'm going to judge it based off of the base burger. I actually do like the flavor a lot. I'm actually going to give it a 3.5 out of 5.
Aw,
I mean, I'm sure there's better
3.5?
burgers.
Why? No, 3 out of
better veggie burgers out
5?
there.
It wasn't good
There's something that
enough?
you can just stop at a Burger King and get, especially if you're like, let's say you're with a bunch of people and they all want to stop at Burger King, and normally Burger King isn't
Who the
like
hell wants to
alternative
stop at
that you would
Burger
think of that you
King?
could eat if you're a vegetarian. Well, now
Like,
they're
no
saying,
offense
look,
to
there's a
anybody who
vegetarian
likes
option.
Burger
You can come
King,
check
but
this out,
like,
which is pretty neat.
that's the
The flavor's
restaurant that I
there.
see the
I
least
just think that the
of.
mayo is kind of weird. I don't think there should be mayo on this burger. So I give the veggie burger, the new veggie burger at Burger King, a 3.5 out of 5.
3.5.
It's tasty.
Point
It's a
And
great
you know,
alternative,
if there was no
but a little
mayo
bit
on
weird
it
with the choices
originally,
of the base burger of
he
what
would
they
give
put
it like
on
a
especially the
4.5.
mayonnaise. And it's
Yeah.
a little bit on the salty side as well. So,
Oh
Have
no,
you seen-
sorry,
and speaking
sorry.
of-
He would give it a 4 if there was no mayo,
I
and if it
hope you
wasn't
enjoyed the
salty,
episode. I'll see you
then
next
he would give
time.
it a 4.5.
That's right. And speaking of people stopping at fast food places, have you seen that video of Jim Cornette stopping at a Dairy Queen?
No, I haven't.
Oh my God, you need to look it up. It is hilarious. They screw up his order, and then they're like saying, he starts cussing him out, or they like don't even fix it because they thought that he was pranking because they ordered so much, but it was like him and a bunch of other wrestlers, and she was like saying, "Don't cuss me out or you're not getting anything." And then he comes through the drive-through window and he's like, "We ordered the damn shit because we're hungry, not because we wanted to fuck around. So make the fucking order, fucking ugly bitch."
Oh, that's
Dumb
great.
cunt. All right, do you have the next video ready?
Yes, season 4.